So for everybody that knows what happened to me last year in April 2025, it happened in Memphis, Tennessee, and South Memphis area. How it all started was I left my husband to try to get away from the abuse, but he ended up catching up with me a couple of weeks later and tragically shooting me, pulling the trigger, and over 20 bullets went into my body, 3 into my head. But thankfully, I'm still alive by the Lord's grace. And so I just want y'all to know my progress. I'm progressing. It was hard at first. It was hard to walk. I thought that I could do everything I used to, but then once I got into the second rehab, which is called Encompass Health in Memphis, Tennessee, I soon realized it was hard, like, to hold myself up. Like, I couldn't believe, like, I was holding up all this weight. I was walking with all this weight. Before I was shot, I was 340 pounds, but from being hospitalized and institutionalized, I lost probably about a good amount of weight, close to 100 pounds. So I was 340 at the time of the incident, and once I got out the rehab, I was 270, but today I am 243. And so right now, finally getting off the sofa by myself. It is really great. Some days when my right knee is hurting, I will still ask for help to get off the sofa because I've been in so much pain from my knee. And I got up today and went into the kitchen, put some water in a pot, and I set the pot on the top of my walker and walked with one hand over to the counter and poured the water into the rice cooker. Like, the rice cooker was clean already. I just wanted to kind of steam it out with the water. I've been trying to cook. I've been having help from my nephew girlfriend, which they are no longer in my home, and I've been getting help from my 12-year-old as well. I may pick the spoon or a spatula up and try to stir something with my left hand, even though I am naturally right-handed, but my left hand is way better than my right hand right now. Like, I still have wrist drop in my right hand. I can't flex my wrist right now. My left hand was like that at first, but I'm able to pick it up now, like flex it and do a lot. And even though I had wrist drop in this hand, I'm able to move my hands, but I can't stretch my fingers out as much as I want to, and I'm able to pick up my wrist. And like my baby girl that's 2, I know back in September she wanted me to get her a popsicle out the deep freezer, but I got up and walked in the kitchen, but I was unable to open the deep freezer. I didn't have any strength, and I felt so bad that I couldn't get it for her. But today, when she asked for one, I got up, walked in the kitchen, got up off the sofa, per se, and walked into the kitchen and opened the freezer gracefully and got her a popsicle, opened it, and I was not able to barely open anything last year, but I opened the popsicle for her and gave it to her, and she ate it, and she was whining a little bit, and now she's on the sofa taking a nap because I told her to go to sleep because she was whining too much for me. But I am thankful that I am still here, still alive. Thankful that God kept me alive. And I know, like, this process is not gonna be fast. It's not gonna be easy. I learned that in the beginning that it wasn't gonna be easy because I did a lot of crying during inpatient therapy. It was very hard. It was tiring. It hurt, but it was worth it. And so, like, now I just can't wait until I'm able to get up and drive on my own again. Like, get out the house, drive, able to shower myself and clothe myself without any help. Or I can get out the house and not be cooped up in this house. Some days I just sit here on the sofa and I look out the door, or I'll get in my power chair and I would sit outside, but it's been too cool outside now. But I want y'all to see, like, my head. My skull was, half of my skull was removed from back in April last year when I was shot, because a bullet went under my brain and drug it to the left, which the doctor said they call it a midline shift, and it caused my brain to bleed and swell. And so that's why they had to take a piece of my skull out to get my brain enough room to swell, so I wouldn't go brain dead. And so last December 19th, I was scheduled for surgery to get my skull replaced back. I got it replaced back. Easy, simple. I was scared, but I woke up and it was nothing. It hurt. But January 2nd, when I went to my follow-up, found out that piece where the staple was at by my ear, it got infected. And the doctor was like, oh no, this is not good. And I had to be rushed back to the emergency room. And when they did the CT, they found out it was infected. They had to go back in my head. I cried like a baby when I found that out. So they had to go back in my head, remove the piece of skull. And so now I'm waiting, I think, like a month or two. Right now, they will install a metal plate in my head. Hopefully nothing goes wrong with that. And that'll be the end of my surgeries, because I'm tired of going through surgeries. It's like I take a couple of steps forward, I get pushed back like more than a couple of steps. But now, like, I'm very appreciative of everybody that's been coming to help me, been here for me, and helping me without a complaint, or, you know, just like the kindness of their heart, because it's my family. And so what I want to say is, if it's a woman or anybody, young lady, being abused out here by a man, or who you think they love you, being abused, they put their hands on you, physical, like verbal abuse is bad too. Get away from them folk. Get up out, like, for real though. Get away from that man. Leave, step out on faith. You ain't gotta stick around. You ain't gotta be his ride or die. You ain't gotta be scared to leave. Get on. Go on by your life. Live comfortable, fearless, and be happy. Get away from him. Cause he ain't gonna never change. Sorry to tell you that he ain't gonna never change. So you gotta think about yourself. Think about you. Think about your life and where you wanna be, where you wanna see yourself 5 to 10 years from now. And this can't be with that man that's abusing you. Can't be. Not at all. And I decided to try to leave and ended up almost on my deathbed. But God kept me here for a reason. And I'm still looking for my purpose to this day. Can't wait to find it. So for everybody that knows what happened to me last year in April 2025,